Hey everybody, how are you? I'm just going to go over a few different options of things that I used whenever my son, who is now 5 months old, was born for newborn diapers. So I started with this right here. This is a Happy Flute diaper cover. And it looks like this on the inside. And I got this from AliExpress. And I believe this goes up to 12 or 13 pounds. It's really cute cover. It comes with, well, you can purchase separately snap-in inserts. That's what that snap is for. But I didn't do that. I wanted to go with the most absorbent and economical choice. So I went for, where is it? I went for these. This is a prefold right here. It's made up of 100% cotton, and it has 4 by 8 by 4 layers, which is how many layers of cotton it has. So you could tri-fold it like this to use later on, or if you want to fit this under the umbilical cord stump, all you have to do is either, fold this down in the back like this to make it shorter, or you can fold it on your baby and then fold it over the front. It could be like this, just like this, to make it real short. So it's real short in the front, so it doesn't come near the umbilical cord stump. If you fold it on, let's see here. Just try a fold like this, because these are really great, so that then you could just fold it down underneath the stump. And then that's why a lot of people like these, because you could just fold it however you like. Or you could use a flat. I just like prefolds because they're easier and they're really absorbent. This one is really, really prepped prefold. I've had this for such a long time. My secret when I prepped these was I have a 3-year-old, and I had a whole bunch of old pockets that I never really used. And so I just used pockets on him, and I just doubled these newborn ones up so that he could wear them, and then I could just keep washing them and washing them and washing them until they were fully prepped before my little guy came. So I have these prefolds. Then I got these a little later on. These are the Oh So Cozy Stay Dry prefolds. They go from 6 to 16 pounds, and these are $28 for a 12-pack. And I forget how much these were. I got these singularly on Black Friday, and they were $1 something a piece. So these are really cheap and really absorbent, and newborns really pee a lot. So the tiny newborns are great, but they are made up of microfiber, which doesn't really hold that much. My friend who bought a whole bunch of those thinking that they would be great, I asked her how they were, and she said they leak a lot. So she was looking for a different option, and she asked me what I used, and I told her that I use the prefolds. So she tried to use the prefolds, and she asked me how I folded on them, and I showed her a way to fold it on him. And she folded it on him, and she didn't have a snappy, but she folded it on the way that you would snappy it on. This is a snappy. And she used one diaper cover that she had that she said that she got in a lot of a bunch of diapers that she bought from a BST or something, a buy-sell trade co-op on Facebook. And she said that he took a nap and he woke up like 3 or 4 hours later, and his prefold was completely soaked, but he didn't leak. And she said they're awesome, and she wants to buy a whole bunch of them. So I recommend prefolds because they're super absorbent, and you can always use them later on as a pocket diaper insert if you like pocket diapers, and you're looking for a different option than microfiber inserts that always come with the pocket diapers. I always like to get my pocket diapers with no inserts so that I can use a prefold. So newborns will fit as a pocket diaper insert or in a cover until, like, these inserts are good until they're maybe about 15 pounds or something. I mean, you could still use them, but they just won't go front to back. And if you get a little bit bigger one, like a medium, I think a medium would probably go front to back or almost front to back until they're pretty big. So I think after this, there's small and then there's medium. So those would be good options to get a variety, and then you could use them as inserts or you could snappy them on the baby, whatever you like to do. That's my number one choice for newborn diapers for fitting under the umbilical stump. Then if you want to do something else as an all-in-one, I completely, totally recommend these Happy Flute right here. Happy Flute, 6 to 18 pounds, all-in-one. They look like this. They have 2 flaps made out of cotton bamboo. In the top layer is a layer of suede cloth to keep the baby dry. Do like this. You can do a variety of folds. Fold it like this for a boy. Right here in the front to give you extra protection. Right there. And then just do the same thing for a girl, but do it up a little bit higher because they pee directly in the middle. So you want to have more protection in the middle. And these will last you for longer than your normal newborn because these go up to 18 pounds. And you could always use like a booster or something if you find you need more absorbency in there. You could put something underneath the flaps right here because there's nothing in the middle. So you could put something if you find like a thin booster right there in the middle, maybe like a flour sack towel, because that's what I did here. A flour sack towel. You could fold it a little bit smaller. Let's see if we could fold this a little bit smaller here. Fold this a little smaller so it will fit in the middle, just like this. Fold that under. And then you could do something like this for like nighttime, or if you're going out. Fold that under. Probably want to make that thinner in some way, but let's see how trim this still can look. This is fun trying to do with one hand. I actually got it though. See? So that doesn't really even look that bad. It's a little bulkier, but you know. But that's just something to think about. So you could even cut that flour sack towel and just add like a little bit more absorbency if needed, you know. So these are really, really great, and they have really great options. I got these from the Facebook co-op. So these are a bunch of the prints that I got. She runs different prints every time. The buys always last for a week. They have all different types. And she also runs a different kind of newborn called cotton bamboo, which has a pocket in the back, but are not stay dry. It's more of a pocket diaper one, and with a soaker sewn inside. So they do take a little longer to dry, and that's why these are called the quick dry newborns, because they're made up of similar material, cotton bamboo, but they have a much faster drying time. So my third choice would be these Best Bottoms. These are my third favorite for newborns, right here. I did not try these on my newborn, but I did try these shortly after, like on my one month old, and they fit so nice. I was really looking for something that would be a really leak-proof cover. I have never had leaks with this cover, but I think there was another one for my toddler I had leaks with, and I really wanted a leak-proof cover. Now, after I got these, they do run small, so that's why I feel like these would be really good for a newborn, because the crotch area is really small. They do have this dip here. I'm not sure if this will fit under a umbilical cord stump, so somebody will have to let me know if they've ever tried that and if it did fit or not. I tried to do a little hack here, and I took the middle rise snap and I snapped it into the top, so to make this here. But either way, I was saying that they still do have a natural like dip here with the elastic here. So I made this just a little bit even further. So this might fit. And they do have really nice crossover tabs, crossover snaps. So this could fit. What I like about Best Bottoms, and I either use this system all day or I use these diapers all day. I just go through different ones, whichever one I favor that day, because I really like them both equally. But if I'm going out, I like to take this with me because I can just take like another cover, and it's really easy to fit in the diaper bag. You just have to, like, you know, roll this up like this, and it takes up like no space at all. And you can just snap this over, and here's your other cover, and then you can just take the inserts just like this and fold them and lay them flat, and they really take up no space at all. It's really nice. And then they also have these cute wet bags. This is one of their prints called, what's it called? It's from Nikki's Diapers, called To The Point. And I have 5 of these covers, and I feel like they last me for quite a while. Sometimes I can use the same cover for about 3 or 4 changes before he poops. At 5 months old, that's pretty good, because now he's pooping like 4 times a day, if not more. And most of the time it's just like, you know, a little poop where it will like stay here on the insert if I put it on correctly. And this is a medium insert. So what you can do with this insert is you can fold this under. So if you want, these are all the same price. They come with small, medium, and large inserts. They come with microfiber inserts, which is their just normal, typical stay dry inserts. These are the stay dry bamboo inserts, which I favor the most. These are 100% bamboo viscose, and I love these. I do not like microfiber because it can, just so many different things, you know, about microfiber. But the number one thing is it's not as absorbent as natural fibers. Natural fibers, cotton or bamboo, so much more absorbent than microfiber, and they gain absorbency wash after wash. Microfiber can always lose it, so I tend to stay away from microfiber. I love the natural materials. So you can always skip getting the small insert because it won't last you for very long, and if you want to get more for your money, either get all or mostly mediums for your newborn, or you could even get large. And all you have to do, snap it in the front, because it has these great snaps here. And the covers, why they're so good is because they are a double layer of PUL. Snap it right there in the front, and then just fold it up in the back, just like this. And when you put your hand on it and lay, it's really comfy. You don't feel any bulkiness. It's not going to be uncomfortable for the baby. I always make that my priority, is making sure that it's comfortable for the baby. And their inserts are lined with fleece on top. They do have regular bamboo inserts, but I prefer the stay dry for the smaller babies. So it would look like this. Like this in the back. Okay, it has to look like that there. But it would look like that. Doesn't really stick out or anything, and they look really trim. And I like that the crotch area is really trim. And these probably go up to about 27 pounds or so. Because they do have bigger Best Bottoms now, and I really do want to get a bigger Best Bottoms for my 3-year-old, just to see how they fit, and to see how they also fit my 5-month-old. Because they did just make the Best Bottom Heavy Wetter All-in-One bamboo. And they used the cut of the bigger Best Bottoms for that diaper. So they must fit smaller babies too. And I heard that they just overall fit better. They're overall an inch bigger in like every way, and they're supposed to fit really great. So I am really wanting to give this a try, because these are really good for smaller babies. But for my 3-year-old, they always feel like they're cut so low that they seem like they want to fall off. Every time I see him walking around in them, they always look like they just want to fall off. So I'm hoping that the other ones don't look like that. So, but I really love the ease of use of the Best Bottoms system. I really like that you can just take out the insert and throw it in your diaper pail, and then you get a better clean. Because especially in an HE washing machine, I feel like the less that you wash, the better of a clean you get. I have a top loader, and you need the most agitation to get them off. And if the baby is breastfed poop, I just throw it directly in the pail, throw it directly in my machine, and do a light power wash as my pre-rinse, because you can't do a rinse and spin. Doesn't give enough agitation. You have to do a light power wash to get the agitation off. You want to do the highest agitation setting. Then I will do a heavy power wash as my main wash, and then I will do a medium deep water wash just to get a little more water going through them, and then I'll be done. Then I dry them and then take them out and I'm done. So that's how I do it in my HE machine, because I did the deep water wash first, and then there was still like some poop on it, and if you touched it, like it came off, so there wasn't enough agitation going on. So if that's ever an issue that anybody's having, if you feel like with the breastfed poop it's not coming off, it's because the agitation's not enough. You need more agitation. And when the agitator's at the bottom, you also probably need less diapers. So the more diapers you have, you might have to do it with that agitation maybe twice. You might have to give it a run through twice. Once with soap, once without, just to get them completely clean. That's how I like to do it. They tell me the rinse and spin is not enough agitation. So, because I was using that before when I first got my new machine, and I could tell it wasn't enough. So this insert right here is the large one, and so you could also do this the exact same way. You just have a little bit of extra in the back and just fold it. And what would be good about doing it with the large and turning a large into a small insert would be that you get a lot more absorption. So you also wouldn't have to buy any new inserts. You could just do it like this. You wouldn't have to buy any new inserts. Just do it like this, and then you're all set to go. And I don't really feel like it adds that much more bulk. You might see a little bit in the back here. But I feel like you get more for your money. I mean, if you want to spend the money and you want to buy every different insert, then go ahead. But if I had to just buy one, I would just buy large, because you get more absorption here, and it still feels really comfy. You don't feel any weirdness, any bulkiness, nothing like that. Because these inserts are already so thin to begin with. Now, I will warn you that if you do go with the microfiber, they are bulkier than this. So I'm not sure if you could do that with this. But what is really good about ordering from Nikki's Diapers, if you get these from Nikki's Diapers, they have a 15-day wash program. So you can try them, and then you can send them back. You send them back, then you will get an email a few days later, and then it will give you a gift card code, and then you just enter your code at checkout. And it is really definitely worth it, because I had a whole bunch of hemp inserts. I did not like them. They didn't have an option for stay dry, and I was like, it'd probably be okay. No, I did not like them. I did not. So I sent them back, got my credit, got these, and I am in love with them. So if there's ever something you are not completely happy with, send them back. and then you can buy something that you love, and then you could even do that again. You can do it as many times as you want until you find something you love, which is really great about Nikki's is they have really great customer service. So I definitely recommend giving them a try. I definitely recommend giving Best Bottoms a try. I wish that I had found Best Bottoms sooner. Then I probably wouldn't have gone through as many different crazy all-in-one things that I did before, because I bought their Nikki's diapers, like all-in-ones, because I really loved the prints, but they are all microfiber, and I hate them. I hate the microfiber inserts. So what I do with them is I just take them out and I use the shell as a swim diaper for my toddler. That's what I do. Because a swim diaper is basically a pocket diaper shell or an all-in-one shell with no absorbency. You don't want to put the PUL directly against the skin though. So if you have just a cover, you don't want to use that as a swim diaper. But if you have one that has like a pocket diaper that has fleece lining or suede cloth lining or something like that, that you can use as a swim diaper. Because you don't need absorbency, you just need a poop catcher. Okay, sorry to get off topic there. But let me know in the comments if you've tried any other newborn diapers, what your favorite newborn diapers are. I love these because they're relatively cheap. I mean, the Happy Flutes are definitely the cheapest in the cover and everything in the prefolds. These are the more expensive option. But if you're going to go with like an all-in-two system, I definitely recommend this all-in-two system. I love it. It's not for everybody. Not everybody loves the fit of Best Bottoms. But I like these, and I like that they have a double PUL, and they are waterproof, and they have easy snap in, snap out inserts. They take up less space in my diaper bag. That way I don't have to bring, like, you know, all these diapers if I go somewhere. I can just bring a sack of inserts, and then I'm good to go, you know. They do hold quite a bit. They last for about 2-3 hours. I really think that they're a great diaper for daytime and nighttime. If you have like a heavy wetter, just double up on your inserts. Double up. Or you could get a booster that you could put underneath. But I think you could just double up on inserts. And I think that they are great. And I have 5 covers, and I wash every 3rd day, and they last me for the whole time. I always have, like, I think I always at least have one that I could still use while I'm washing the others for my 5-month-old. If you were to do these for a newborn, I would probably say 8 covers, 6 to 8 covers. I would try. If you're gonna wash every 3 days, I would say try 8 covers. And for inserts, I would probably do, I would say, just go for 1 insert for every 2 hours of the day, just to go for a general guideline for about 2 days. I would say. Keep in mind that you're probably going to be changing your newborn every 2 hours. If not, sometimes, you know, as soon as you change them, they'll poop. Always keep that in mind, that they will probably poop as soon as you change them, you know, once or twice a day. So I always kind of wait in the morning until my son, when he wakes up, I always give it like 10 minutes. Because that's when he usually poops. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to change you. And then he'll poop. So I just give it like 10 or 15 minutes. You know, do something on my phone or something. Wait as he poops. Then I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. I'll change you now. So I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you for watching. Hopefully something in this video was informative. It's late and I need to go to bed. Good night.